The word guitar, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Finger right, position, strumming. Right, guitar size. Okay, I'll go through that.
Yes.
John Mayer and James Taylor are both 6'2", and they play folk-size guitars, not dreadnoughts. The reason is that it works much better with bodies that are approximately 5'3" to 5'7". Even if you're tall, the problem with the dreadnought is that it brings the arm up and the rotator cuff begins to be aggravated in some people very quickly, and in some people it takes 20 years, but it begins to gnaw away at the little bones in the shoulder.
Ruben, what's the dreadnought?
The
Keep going.
The dreadnought is named after a Civil War boat that had a shape with no waist. The dreadnought comes out rather than going in. That way, when the dreadnought sits on your lap, it sits much higher. Not only is the guitar larger, but the guitar sits higher so that the folk size sits more comfortably under your arm. One of the best models that you can find cheaply is made by Godin out of Quebec, and it's called a Folk Woodland series. And the guitar is, although the guitar is made by Godin, the model is Simon and Patrick. There's also Seagull, and there's even Norman, which is a slightly lower level of wood, but they're all made by Godin. They all cost around $350 without case and without accessories, but that guitar is a very good guitar for this kind of work.
You're doing great. And you're doing it in chunks, so that if it's more than 6 minutes, I can cut it down to 4 and have three bits.
Excellent. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to...
And I can put a really slow fade from one idea to the other.
Oh yeah, oh that's great, oh that's excellent.
Oh, that's your little thing.
Yeah, I'm
So I'm
going to
gonna,
get a close-up of this because I want to show...
now I'm going to get right
Yeah.
on it.
Say when you're ready, because I'm just going to hit a string
I'm on
and
it.
talk. This is a tuner made by Solutions. It's about $20. What's good about it is that it shows up in colors. For instance, this is A, and because it's red, A is sharp. If I just bring it down a little bit, A in tune is green. And then if A is flat, it's orange. So you can tune by color. Isn't that cool?
Cool. And it's not sitting on your lap, and you're not doing this. Boom, boom.
Yeah, what a pain, yeah. And it's dropping on
What
the
a
floor.
smart little technique.
Yeah, that is just, I love this tune.
Ha!
I
And
wish
20
I had shared
bucks.
them. Yeah, 20, actually you'd
Whereas
be,
most people spend 40, 50.
yeah, and if you get one of those ones that, as you say, is sitting around, or you got to tie it around your neck.
Yep. Oh, smart.
So you can see light picks, capo, light case. Okay, just a couple of other things.
So is it going to be focused on the guitar?
No, I'm just going to talk.
Okay.
When starting off, use a light pick. At Long McQuaid you can buy Jim Dunlop picks. They come in 3 colors, white, light gray, and gray, and they have 3 weights. The light is usually around 0.38 millimeters to 0.43. The light gray around 60, and the dark gray around 0.80 of a millimeter. When you first start off, use a very light pick because it won't get caught up in the strings, and what you'll be able to do is have a much easier time strumming. You can get them at Long McQuaid, they're not expensive. The Jim Dunlop series that is in the color also has a grip on it that you can actually find holds the pick in your hand much better. If you do have a pick that doesn't have a grip, take 60 weight sandpaper and run it in various directions on both sides of the pick, and you'll find the pick will stay in your hand much better. Regarding capos, There are two kinds of capos. There are the clamp capos and the screw capos. The Shub screw capo, around $30, is very good, very easy to use, and you don't have to be strong to use it. The clamp capo tends to be more difficult and also tends to pull the strings a little bit more out of tune, although many famous people use either, so either will do. If you've got one or the other, they'll do. The screw capo is made by Shub. Regarding guitar cases, try to get a bag that has some padding. Ritter has, at Long McQuaid, the Ritter company has been discontinued. They've had bags in Long McQuaid for 10 or 15 years. The quality has dropped, and Long & McQuaid are looking for some kind of replacement. But if you buy a $20 bag, you might as well use a garbage bag. Find something with padding in it. A hard shell case is for transportation. A hard shell case protects the guitar when things fall on it, but if the case itself falls, the case will transfer the energy to the neck of the guitar, and you can actually snap the neck off inside a hard shell case. Whereas a padded bag can fall over and nothing happens to the guitar, and 90% of the injuries to guitars are not when things fall on it, but when they fall over.